Hello, and thank you for your interest in learning more about the Volunteer Raleigh Advisory Board. I am Tara Waters, the Program Manager for Volunteer Raleigh, and I'll be providing you with some information to help you determine if serving on the board is a good fit for you. Here are some interesting facts about volunteerism. Did you know that 1 in 4 Americans volunteer? It increases community engagement and has a value of over $180 billion. Let's talk about the Volunteer Raleigh program and its history. It started as part of the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, commonly known as RSVP. It has, however, evolved over the years. Volunteer Raleigh is part of the Housing and Neighborhoods Department at the City of Raleigh, and our mission is to connect people to volunteer opportunities within city departments, city funded agencies, and organizations that serve our community and enhance the quality of life for our neighborhoods and citizens. If you think about Volunteer Raleigh in terms of our core work, we match volunteers from a variety of backgrounds to opportunities to serve in our community. And there are two ways that we do that, with internal volunteer opportunities and external. Our internal opportunities are within city departments. There are a variety of ways to serve within the city of Raleigh. For example, Solid Waste Services has a recycling block leaders program. Raleigh PD also has opportunities to serve, including on our greenways and as chaplains. Another very common internal volunteer opportunity is with parks, recreations, and cultural resources. Their invasive species program, Conservation Corps, and Adopt a Park and Adopt a Trail programs are very popular among our volunteers. One of the newer volunteer opportunities internally is the Duke Energy Center for the Performing Arts. They have an usher program that recently launched. Each of these city opportunities to volunteer have a designated contact that I work closely with as I connect volunteers to those opportunities to serve. However, a very big part of our program is to match volunteers with our community partners. We have a lot of volunteer partner sites that we connect our volunteers to. We typically look at those in terms of categories. For example, community focus, crisis support and priority needs, economic opportunity, education and youth, food security, health services, homelessness and housing, and seniors. So, what happens in terms of our matching? Volunteers visit the Volunteer Raleigh website, complete a brief registration form, identify the area of service that they would like to be matched with, and also list their availability. And then we manually match those volunteers with opportunities. A few of our community partnerships include Oak City Cares, Salvation Army, Liberty Hospice, Well, First T Triangle, Comfort Zone Camp, Note in the Pocket, Habitat for Humanity. There are lots of organizations that meet a variety of community needs. The list is much too long to list here, but we are looking to expand our partnerships to ensure that our community members can serve in a way that is meaningful and impactful. The purpose of the Volunteer Raleigh Advisory Board is to improve our overall program, to increase volunteerism citywide, to build relationships with volunteer organizations that need more help, to enhance communications around volunteerism. The initial thoughts around creating the advisory board include the launch of an executive board. That executive board will include a chair, vice chair, secretary, and committee chairs. There will also be committees, partnerships, which focuses on expanding the relationships that we have with organizations within our community who need volunteer help. Communications, ensuring that we are getting our messaging across the city so that more individuals can find us. Volunteer matching, increasing the efficiency and the process by which volunteers learn about the right opportunity to serve. Newcomers, there are lots of people moving into our area, and we want to ensure that they can connect with a meaningful volunteer opportunity, and perhaps others, which will be determined. Here are some important considerations. How often will the advisory board meet? Once per month for the first 6 months. Then there is a plan to reevaluate the frequency to see if that's too much time or too little. How long will the advisory board meet? No more than 1 hour. Where will the advisory board meet? Virtually for now. When we are able to return to in person, there is a plan to have a hybrid format so that you or anyone interested may still join virtually. How long are board members expected to serve? The hope is that board members will serve for 1 year. In these unusual times, however, we understand that commitments might change. If you are interested in serving on the Volunteer Raleigh Advisory Board, we are delighted. There are lots of ways to have an impact on this program. In terms of next steps, please plan to attend the first meeting, share your interest in a particular position at that meeting, and if you have questions prior to that time, please email volunteer.raleigh@raleighnc.gov. There are many ways to improve the way we serve our community. Your ideas are valued. We hope that you will consider being a part of the Volunteer Raleigh program. Thank you for your time.